Hello, hello, hello! Hi, everyone. Jack? I live somewhere else. It's late. Actually, that's what I meant. It's it's only an early morning stream if you live exactly where I live, or I guess maybe like one time zone. Either way, we're having an early morning stream. We're gonna play more of the Outer Worlds, which I'm pretty pumped for. Might not be a lot of people here, but honestly, I just really wanted to play this game regardless, since I was like, I should stream it. There's not much going on here, so we're gonna give it a shot. Anybody wants to watch, they're welcome to. What up, Eli? Gang, gang, my dude. Gang, gang. Let's turn off that music. We can just listen to the way it's supposed to. Guys, if you're watching, you hit the video with a like. That really helps me out. Makes Facebook put it in front of more people. If you haven't hit that follow button yet, I would super appreciate it. We're super close to 300 followers. I think we only need like less than 15 more followers or something. All right, so when last we left off, we were sent here by the mayor of the other town to come and turn off these guys' power. And we could steal, we need a power regulator. So the guy was like, hey, if you go turn off the power to these fools, then you can take their power regulator. But then I came here, it's called the Outer Worlds, Eli. But then I came here, thanks for that like, man. Then I came here and the lady here was like, no, they're the bad guys. We're just trying to live free. You should turn off their power. You should turn off their power and take theirs. So it's two cities. One of them's like a free city. The other one's like hardworking people who don't really have a good life. But they want me to turn off the power to each other's towns so I can steal my power regulator. Which is probably in here, isn't it? Yep. That's what I need. I need to take that power regulator. Well, not that one specifically. Each city wants me to take the other person's power regulator. No, I'm not gonna do that. Each city wants me to take the other city's power regulator. Hey, Luke, thanks so much, dude. Yeah, Eli, it's a really good game. It's a good RPG. You ever played like Fallout New Vegas or anything? It's a lot like that. So they want me to take power away from the other person, and I need to decide what I'm gonna do. I think I just fast traveled to the wrong place. That's okay. We're gonna keep moving. Waiting on a dumpster to be delivered to my house. We're renovating some of our house, like our downstairs laundry room. We're gonna take our time with it, but so we're gonna trash that out. I mean, we've got a bunch of like cardboard boxes and stuff in the garage just from being alive. Yeah, I fast traveled to the wrong place. Let's go talk to old mate and see if he has anything important to say to us.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Okay, rude. Go ahead and do that to you.
Something got you down?
Sweet. Put the gun away. Hello? Ma'am?
If you could see your way to getting us our power, go ahead. Can we not? Talking about If I had enough medicine to treat everyone who fell sick, I would, but I don't. I can't save everyone. Yes, it is. And it's necessary. Spacer's choice is a family, and the survival of the family is more important than That I cannot say. There was no moment when the plagues began. Disease always lurks on the fringes of society, waiting to infect the idle and the lethargic. But in the last 10 years, the plagues have become progressively worse and increasingly frequent. Corporate doesn't like us using the word should. It encourages the imagination. I believe plague is a test. Go ahead. It is my job to keep 2 eyes on my town. I am the steward. I'm trying to remember 25 years, 26. When you get to my age, the years just rush by. You stop counting altogether. I remember looking out this window and seeing the veils spread out from horizon to horizon. We were a sprawling town. We were booming. Times change, people change, but the veil will always be here. Spacer's choice will always be here. Our work won't ever end. I take comfort in that. I wish you wouldn't say things like that. Yes, as a matter of fact. When I stand at my window and look out over my town, here's what I see. I see decent, loyal, hard-working people. I see a family. We are all part of the Spacer's Choice family. We are all doing what we were brought. This is a Spacer's Choice town. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. The company keeps us warm, keeps us fed, keeps us working. Loyalty's got nothing to do with it, friend. This is good old-fashioned gratitude.
So these people all live in this town and they work for this company, and the company is like not great, but they're also just like they are trying to take care of themselves, but I don't know. And then the other people live out in their thing. I don't know. We should take the power. I don't know. I don't know which one I want to take the power from. This might have been a mistake. Let's use you. Ah!
That's the last of them. He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing.
I've not lately seen a man
Like a
with a bigger or
puppy,
more
kinda.
obvious crush.
I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay. I mean, when Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vickers says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vickers sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. The Vicar's about the only soul in the Vale who spends his time thinking on what is and ain't right. It's just that when he looks at me, I feel I disappoint him.
Oh. How is that guy carrying... This thing was carrying a hammer. Weird. Combat drones.
I always wanted to poke around in here. Okay, keep him quiet.
Being stealthy. We're walking around stealthily. Oh. Good fence, everybody. Keep finding that model spaceship thing.
Nice. I'm ready for this. Down they go!
Okay. I guess she's gonna go take care of the rest of them, maybe.
Can't get past that armor. That's the last of them.
Got him. R.I.P. dude. Grenade launcher, that's a cool vibe. Baser's choice. So when she said that's the last of them, she meant not at all. Cool. Light machine gun, impact hammer, light assault rifle. Uses light ammunition. I don't know. What's my armor? I feel like I've got better armor now, right? 9. I guess now's where we have to decide if we're gonna take power from the city or from the refugee camp thing. It's Spacer's choice.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Hey man, yeah, I'm really enjoying it, dude. I played it a little bit back when it first came out. Can I still through this window? I can. Cool. Oh, I can't access that thing. I played it a little bit when it first came out, and I really enjoyed it. And I just don't remember why I got slipped up and played something else. It's just a good RPG, though. Makes you feel like you're doing stuff.
Processing.
Does this thing have a health bar? Okay, wait, what's happening?
Woo! We made it!
Jeez. No, 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 no. Repair bay. Does this thing sell lockpicks? Because that's what I feel like I need the most. It's so cheap, I feel like. Yeah, I made more than that and that. Dang it, won't let me buy them? Hey, Coach Sec. Good name. Thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We'll do one. I feel like that's worth it. Mm. Oh yeah, he gave me that passcode. Okay, that's why. What's this way? Huh.
Something you need?
Looks like that's where we redirect the power.
Okay, going quiet.
Actually, guys, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. I'm getting a little thirsty. My throat's getting parched. We're back. We're back. Sorry, I stepped away, guys. I went and got a root beer. I was gonna get a water, and then I thought better of myself. I said, "You deserve a root beer." Sponsored by Mug. That again. All right.
Unexpected. Sweeping
Here they
the
come.
area. Fire.
I really like this one. This assault rifle. I don't know what I just did. I just pressed that button immediately. It's probably where they all return home to, I guess. Chester's passcode. You Chester? Where's Chester?
Get away!
Someone in here?
Get away!
Yeah, there's someone down there.
No, 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 just leave me alone. No, 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 just leave me alone. You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram. You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before.
Ooh.
I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion.
Oh.
Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this planet. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides. Mechanicals lost their bolts, opened fire on anything that moved. It was I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding... You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead. Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control. The tail. Definitely. Forgot.
Hey. Alright, so we got his passcode to go in there and turn off the drones. Oh, we're encumbered. Uh... Good enough for now. Hmm. Ah, yeah.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded. Nice one! That's the last of them. For me.
Let's just do it. We're gonna do it.
Dang, that's impressive.
Oh, what a waste. Wish I had that back.
Wow, great work!
I got missing a head. A leak right there, though. Geothermal security chief's key card.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I wouldn't mind
I
hearing
don't
your
think you should
opinion.
cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow, she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
I could do like a really mean response. That's funny. No, I'm a nice guy.
I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
We did it. There you go. We did it. We sent it back to the town.
I think you did the rightest thing you could sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise.
There we go. We cut power from the botanical garden place. We did it. We made the decision. Got a headache right here. Congestion headache. Cool. Oh, she doesn't have any. stole their power. I'm gonna go back and ask them kindly to return to the city.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. No kidding. The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. 2 whole data pads? Beast. What's on...
Marauders can't see us in the dark.
Don't see why Thomas can't just get the generator up and running. Something I can help you with? You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You killed my garden, destroyed my community, sentenced my flock to a lifetime of slavery in Edgewater for a power regulator. Well, shit, I wish it was personal.
She's cool.
Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same 4 walls together. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets.
This lady's
to me,
creepy, dude.
and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer
Ew.
for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. Edgewater's cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left.
I'm just gonna take this. Don't mind me. Thank you. Thank you.
Any luck finding one of those manuals? I've been thinking I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again. You know something? I think you're right. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep... It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life. You know where to find me.
Hey, Zane. Thanks for the like, man.
I'm not in the lightest of humors right now. The matter's been I'm staying put until I know what's become of Zoe. Don't want that question haunting me all the way back to the cannery.
I need to find Zoe first. Guess I don't have to, but... Ah, dude, thanks for the share as well. That's awesome. She left to go become a bandit queen. That's cool. That's a cool move. My boo-boo. Uh-oh. We're good. We're okay.
Got it. Inside voices.
Ah.
Got him all.
Got them all. Give me all your stuff. Hunting rifle. Yeah, okay, Zane. Sure she did. Definitely Hannah called me boo-boo and not you. And we're over encumbered again. That rifle. Pacer's choice. assault rifle.
Here we go. Nice one.
Oh, woke up the whole town. Okay.
Everyone all right? I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
Oh, there you go. Our old mates. That's what I'm talking about. I don't need you anymore. Cool. Companion perk. Ah, crap. I keep taking too much crap on me. I don't have a perk. Vardy does. Parvati. Base health, threat. Ugh. I'm not gonna use these melee weapons. I don't know why I keep them. Actually, I will keep that because that's freaking cool.
Whoa! You crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways. What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them.
Jeez.
You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen. Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong. And no serial dramas. I've been thinking about going back. I just gotta know if Lord Cavendish really is the masked marketeer. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. I'm great at clarifying.
Clean up this town a little bit. There you go. Ouch. Will it hurt right now? I'm sick of being concussed.
Home is where the heart is. Marauders took that saying a little too literally.
I'm not in the lightest of humor. We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. You pretty much... Let me know if I can do something for you. The matters... Zoe came back. I don't see us lasting more than a couple of weeks. Listen, we go back to Reed, hat in hand, begging for our old jobs back. Well, Adelaide's... Sure, suit your...
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town. Her son got sick with plague a couple years back. Company never gave us enough medication to treat the whole town. So I had to choose, you see. Adelaide's child or someone else's. She's never forgiven me. I don't expect she ever will. I'm a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home. I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic. You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna. I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse. You will excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil? If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me. A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them. No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement. I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week. I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy. I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows.
Look at that. The snake's come back. I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward. You telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
You're being a little dramatic there, ma'am. That's okay. Always stuff in the alleyway. We made it! Shoot that guy's legs off? Stash them away in a cave by the river. In a cave by the river. This dude left a locked safe and then 2 lockpicks next to that locked safe. Not the smartest guy in the boat.
I hear Reed's leaving town.
It's a fine new day in Edgewater. The cannery hums, streetlights and faces glow. I suppose this means the two of you were able to sort out the matter? I am somewhat taken aback by that. Given the heat between her and Mr. Thompson, what deal did you strike with her, I wonder? Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted. Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew. Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly.
That's funny.
I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well. Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Miss Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery.
Hey, thanks for the
and to leave
follow.
this place behind. It
Mulligan,
is my
Mulligan.
esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vicar, Captain.
Cool. Going back to the ship. Hey, Steve, what's up, dude? Good timing, man. I'm just about to
Is this your
hop off.
Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you?
Classic, you can say
I
no
could tend to your
scenario.
engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Of course.
Yes.
You're the
I
best.
mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
I guess you can come too. That dude's kind of a tool, but... Alright, let's get the ship started, and then that's probably it for the morning.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located.
Booyah. You guys don't have to follow me, you know.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
The heck out of here. Ba, 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 ba. So long, nerds. Stop eating people.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Good, I've been waiting to hear from him.
There you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place. And we can start by reviving the Hope.
Fine, I'll go talk to
I'll
Gladys.
send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power. but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. Go check out my room. I've got my own room now. Whoa. Never dream. That's funny. Correct ID cartridge. Cool. I can store stuff in there. I can sleep there.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
All right, guys. I think that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna go ahead and call it morning there. I think I'm gonna be back on tonight streaming, playing Fortnite with some friends of mine. So might not even be anybody watching right now. But thanks for watching if you are, and if not, we'll see some people tonight.